Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafran people, now how on a day I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one, na Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say, may God bless Biafra, may God bless His Excellency Oyendu Mazenam Kano. May God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the one and only ESN, Ekpa, Simon Njoku. For the great job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, because we know in your hands Biafra is coming, in your hands Biafra is safe, and in your hands, when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. I repeat, when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra, home and away, they will rejoice for the restoration of Biafra. My fellow Biafrans, today I have come to you as a man who is here to give glory to God, because when God sends you on an assignment, God will make sure He will create a way. As the saying goes, the Lord will create a way where there is no other way. He works in ways you will not understand. He works in mysterious ways that even a man with a carnal flesh cannot understand. It is hard to comprehend the way that God works. Today, this afternoon, this morning, tonight, I want us to listen to what is happening back home. In the home of Biafra, in the land they call Biafra. On a macro level, make we hear what is happening, what is going on in the zoo when it comes to the voting of the Biafra self-referendum. To all the naysayers out there who are saying nothing is happening in Biafraland, all the naysayers saying the land of Biafra is calm, nobody is doing a sit at home, there are no men on ground, those that say Simon Ekpa is a liar, Simon Ekpa is a criminal, is after money, there is no referendum, that nobody's following this movement. Today, I want us to listen to what is happening in the homeland. I want us to listen to what is going on in that place they call the zoo. Before your eyes, when the naysayers tell you not to trust Simon Ekpa, when the naysayers try to throw a shade at the good job that Simon Ekpa is doing, I want you all to please always think about it. Think about those who are sponsoring them to insult our Prime Minister. Think about those who are shedding out the dollars, who are giving them dollars to create a doubt in your mind. Today, this afternoon, tonight, I want us to hear from an eyewitness account, all the way from the land of Biafra. If you're ready, listen. Listen.
The referendum is ongoing. It's on course and it's a welcome idea. I'm telling you that it's on social media, and I'm about to cast my own votes. If I ever finish this interview, I will just hurry up and go mobilize myself to know maybe I could vote at cafe or use my own phone. I must make sure that I vote
2 times. Okay. He's made funny when he said he will make sure he vote twice. No, guy. You can only vote once. You know, we the Biafrans, the way we conduct ourselves, we are not here to behave like the zoo. Because it's only the zoo where people want to vote twice. They vote and they take some money to vote again. Okay, so with all due respect, that would not happen. But you heard what this man said. He said he was going to find a way to vote today, and also he will find a way to go to a cafe. In the zoo, they call it Cyber Cafe, a place, a shop where there is internet, a place where you can go and log in and vote through that means. They call it a cafe, a place where you can make phone calls, a place where the operator has internet, and they can probably give you a service to help you to vote, and probably at the end you can pay them some money. So my Biafrans who are looking for a job in that zoo called Nigeria, if you have a cyber cafe, why not? It's a service you are doing. I would say do it for free, but why not? If they come for your service, you can as well help people to do their voting, and they pay you for a service. Because let's not forget, in the zoo called Nigeria, internet is a luxury. Internet is expensive. And the average man might struggle to buy a data. So make we hear this man as in the flow they go. I am so happy because sometimes when I watch our people from home, it means our message is getting to them. Very, very good news. When you watch the way they are, conversating, the way they are communicating, the way they are analyzing what is happening, it tells you that the message, the gospel of our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, Simon Njoko, is reaching them. So listen to this man. Listen to what he's saying. And I'll come back. Listen.
The kind of love I have for Biafra emancipation. The Kanu is there down in the jungle and everybody is celebrating. I mean, the Igbo politicians, guiding, dancing with the previous, the worst enemy of the Igbo nation, the Fulani hegemony. Like the young man, an innocent person that has not done anything, under Buhari spent almost 3 years in jail for nothing. Tinubu has come, released only his brother, living in the Kanu there, because Yoruba is known for tribalism. Yoruba we have no cause to like Igbo man.
Boom. Oga, hold on there with all due respect. This one, no me talk this one. My fellow Biafrans, so this one, no me talk this one, because I keep saying it. I've been shouting from the mountaintop that Tinubu, what is good for the goose is good for the gander. What is good for Chief Sunday Igboho is good for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When you release Chief Sunday Igboho, with all due respect, I'm happy he's a free man. I heard he's in Germany with his family and kids. But when you release Chief Sunday Igboho, there was no lawyer that came out to explain to us how he was released. There was no document in court. There was no court date in Benin Republic or whatever. Nobody has come out to explain the agreement or the discussions that led to the freedom of Chief Sunday Igboho. I keep saying it. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Tinubu, wash your hands off the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The way you wash your hands off the case of Chief Sunday Igboho, you released him. We are telling you now, make haze while the sun shines. Wash your hands off the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because we know the game. We know the game that you are playing. My only anger, my only worry about this whole thing is this. My only concern is that you from the Southwest, not all, but the Yorubas from the Southwest, you keep on saying you are well educated. You say when it comes to education, you are number one. When it comes to critical reasoning, you are number one. That's what you say. You pride yourself of those kind of words. But over and over again, you keep on allowing the Fulani cabal to outsmart you. My only worry is that over and over and over again, you keep on allowing people like the Fulani cabals to outsmart you. You saw what they did to Chief Emeka Abiola, a man who got the mandate of nearly everyone in that Nigeria. You saw what they did to him. At the end, he was killed. He was poisoned. He was killed. Oh my God, have mercy. Hey! I remember writing a song about the death of Chief Emeka Abiola. I paid, in fact, not like I wrote a song, but a recording studio, they came to me and they bought that song off me. Only God knows what they did with that song. Only God knows what they did with that song. But there was a line that I put some stanzas I wrote in that song where I said, oh my God, have mercy. My Lord, give me my wisdom. Grant my memory, O Lord. Let me remember what I said. That was a gospel truth. I said, them come bring the tea. MKO Abiola. Now who make the tea, yo? MKO Abiola. Within them take use make the tea. MKO Abiola. Say na coffee and sugar. Abi na milky and honey, oh. Na so then kill am yo, MKO Abiola. Na so then kill am yo, MKO Abiola. Na so them kill am yo, MKO Abiola. Since them poor man they suffer. Since them poor man they suffer. Now since then suffer start you, MKO Abiola. Since then suffer start you, MKO Abiola. Now so then kill am you, MKO Abiola. Now so them kill am you, MKO Abiola. Now so them kill am you, MKO Abiola. Since then poor man they suffer. Since then suffer start you. Hey, my God, have mercy. I wrote that song in a studio. And instead of the company to allow me to release that song, they paid me off. They say, this is your song, please, please, please. We need it. We are going to pay you off for this song. So I said, fine. They said, they will use it for something big. I said, fine. They said an artist wanted it. I gave it to them. But I made sure I put some wisdom in that song. Where I said, them come bring the tea when they drink. Them come bring the tea. MKO Abiola. Now who make the tea, yo? How person asks for water, them come give them tea, yo. That was the wisdom there. Because when those from America, they came to have a discussion with Abiola in prison. This is the 419 Abdulsalami Abubakar played to the Yorubas. You claim you are educated, you claim you are vast in your knowledge, but you allow Aboki them when they use hand clean yash. People, when they drink the piss of cow, the urine of cow, they shower with the urine of cow. You allow them to outsmart you over and over and over again. Ask yourself, why is it that from the Yoruba side, you've only had just two people that ruled that so called Nigeria? The Fulani, they looked at you guys and said, no. Wallahi talai, we can only work with Obasanjo. And now they are working with Tinubu, the two worst people that you can ever think of from the Yoruba side. You claim you are the best, you claim you are educated, you claim you are vast when it comes to educations, you are those with the doctorate degrees, the PhDs, and the rest of them. But when the cabal you say you are working with, when they are dealing with you, they make sure they pick out the criminals, the notorious ones from you guys. Abdulsalami Abubakar, you knew what he did where they played some 419 hanky-panky saying that they want to release MK Abiola. I'm digressing here to lift up the skirt, to expose the nakedness of the Yoruba people. And while they were discussing in prison, MK Abiola asked for water. Can I have some water, please? And said, don't worry, there is tea here. There is tea here. he drank tea with the Americans where they discussed his freedom and all those stuff. But he said in that discussion, I am not ready to let go my mandate. But he said, no, just drink, you know. Let's have a discussion. Drink with us, drink, you know. Mary, drink with us. And that was the poisoning of MK Abiola. So when you look at the annals of history, with the Biafrans, we have never had any issues with the Yorubas. When it comes to war, when it comes to anything that has to do with us and the Yorubas, we have always been nice. We have been respectful. We've had a mutual understanding that when we come to your land, we know as businessmen, we can buy your land, we can pay to rent your house, we can rent your business plazas to do business. That's all we are doing in the land of the Yorubas. We have never come with cows, with AK-47 to steal, to pillage your land. We have never come to say, okay, we are coming to mine your resources. We have never come with dynamites, bomb, stockpiled in a residential home. What an insult. That Buhari gave men from Mali. He gave people from Mali a contract to come to Ibadan to mine your gold, to mine your resources. And they were stockpiling their dynamite, according to them, in their house, in a residential home. God. A people that had the contract from the president of that zoo called Nigeria. Last time I checked, Buhari was the last president of that zoo called Nigeria. He gave them that contract in 2017. They've been staying in Ibadan since 2017, mining your gold, mining your resources, and you said nothing about that. And suddenly now that the dynamite they stockpiled in that house has exploded and destroyed, killed people, now your governor is coming out to say, oh, these were illegal miners. What a sacrilege. What an insult. But again, because you are scared of the caliphate, you don't want to speak about it. My fellow Biafrans and to my Yoruba friends and people, before the end of this video, I will promise to play a snippet of what is happening in Ilorin. I will show you the emir, the so-called house of the emir, those who are running Ilorin. I will show you a snippet to see how they have changed the landmark or the edifice of Ilorin to look like somewhere in Kano. To the Yorubas, we the Biafrans, we didn't do that. We have not come to change your villages. We have not come to change your real estate. We only came to do business. And mind you, those who are doing business, they are bound to make more profit. They are bound to be multi-millionaires because they are maximizing your profit. I keep saying it. If you are into business, you are bound to make more money than those doing 9 to 5. A man doing 9 to 5 is living on their minimum wage. They are on wages, on salary. Every month, they pay them a basic amount. Every month. Unless those who are into commissions. But a man who is doing business in just one day, under 1 week, they can make what you are making for the whole year. So they are making profits. And that's what we are known for. The Igbos going to Lagos, you know, most of them, they are doing business. When they do business, they are bound to make more profit, which is why they can afford those lands they are buying, those houses they are buying. So why are you hating on them? I don't understand. This hatred, this enmity between we and the Yorubas, I don't know where it came from. I said all this to digress because Tinubu has to do the right thing. Wash your hands off the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That man has no case to answer. I know you are scared of the caliphate. I know you've had an agreement with them to continue with from where Buhari stopped. That language, I knew what you meant when you said that. But we are telling you now to wash your hands of the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let's continue. Let's get back to business. Let's get back to the men on ground, the land of that zoo, to hear the Biafrans at home, how well they are going in terms of the voting expectations. Listen.
And is bent on jealousness because Igbo is better.
Have you ever seen a
Listen. I have no cause to like Igbo man because Yoruba man is bent on jealousness because Igbo is better. No Yoruba man is happy with Igbo man. Now they cannot be released if Yoruba nation knows that they love their brother Igbo. Love is not by this. No! Love somebody with all your heart. An action that demonstrates indicate that you love somebody. It's not by and like this. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Purpose of the man is busy enjoying it that Nnamdi Kanu is down. I tell you, it is a matter of time.
Wow.
It is only time that will take. One day, Nnamdi Kanu will come out. And hope who's the man will be on the run. Maybe.
God bless this man. You see, when Simon say all these things, they attack on Simon Ekpa. When we, the guys in the media, when we say these things about Hope Uzodinma, they say, no, we are the ones looking for trouble. They said those living abroad, they are the ones looking for problems. They say we are the ones responsible for the mayhem happening in the land of Biafra. But before your eyes, you are hearing somebody who is in that land telling you the way it is. He is in the land of Biafra, or probably somewhere in that zoo called Nigeria, and he's telling you the way it is. To that man they call Hope Uzodinma, I swear to God and man, if it's left to me, I will not forgive you. Be it, if you like, make you run, make you hide, make you fly, go anywhere, I will never forgive you. In the next 100 years, in the next life to come, I will never forgive you. Because of the killing, you are the only governor in the land of Biafra that invited the zoo army to drop bombs through aircraft in the land of Biafra. Something that we went through during the time of the Biafran War from 1967 to 1970. This makes me to know that you are not a Biafran man. Because no Biafran governor or politician will ever think from their mind to carry out an activity that killed over 70 million Biafrans. As you all know what happened in Germany to the Jews, till this day, they are still hunting the killers of the Jews during the genocide. And they said, never again will this happen to any Jews. They said, never again. That was how that phrase became very, very popular. Never again will this happen. But to Hope Uzodinma, you invited the military, the zoo military, to fly their jet bombers, to fly their aircraft, to drop bombs in the land of Biafra. The same way the Jews, America, they are hunting those Nazi men. I swear to God and man, I will show no pity to you. I will not pity you at all. Not you, your family, your children, your great-grandchildren. I will show you no mercy. Because what you did was a sacrilege. Alu. What you did was a sacrilege. You brought back a memory to our people. Something that even the devil will be scared to do. You brought it back. You invited the Nigerian military to come with the aircraft and drop bombs in the land of Biafra. You killed our children. You killed our youth. You killed our parents. You killed our families. Oh my God, have mercy. No. If it's left to me, I swear to God and man, I will show you no mercy. Anywhere I find you, I will show you no mercy. In fact, please, if I can, in fact, okay, just calm down, bro, calm down. You're on social media, calm down. Sometimes you need to catch yourself. Calm down. You're on social media. Action speaks louder than words. Your action speaks sometimes louder than the words. So I'll calm down. I'll be civil. But let's continue.
Into the United States or anti-Semitic Britain, they are going to house him there. Because Igbo will never ever allow Hope Uzodinma to stay in the southeastern Nigeria. It is impossible. The Igbos hate what is going on now in Imo State. The Igbo hates the killings, annihilation, incessant shooting of Igbo youth by Fulani idiots in the east. Killing Igbo youth for nothing. Fulani infiltrated soldiers in Nigeria shoot and kill Igbo youth for nothing. Bandits, Boko Haram are busy exploit, killing, annihilating, oppressing the people of the north. No Nigerian military has gone after them.
No?
If a soldier man dies in the southeast, a woman that is selling okra, those women that operate in restaurants, they are not left out. Nigerian soldier will go in the southeast, kill everybody.
Can you hear what this man is saying? He's saying it the way it is. The so-called DOS, the so-called criminals out there, they say Simon is responsible for the burning and the killing of the women in the land of Biafra. For the burning of houses, they blame on Simon Ekpa. They blame it on the Biafra Republic government in exile. But before your eyes, somebody with the eyewitness and somebody on the ground, somebody in the land of Biafra is telling you the way things are. He's telling you those who are responsible. That the Boko Haram, they will kill. But you see, sir, in fact, let me educate this man a little bit. His points are noted, they are right. What he said is, correct to an extent, but let me educate him a little bit. Where he said that when military are being killed by Boko Haram in the north, the military don't go around burning down houses, burning down businesses, burning down villages. I'm going to tell you why. You see, the military men that are being killed in the north, in the hands of the Boko Haram, are the Biafran men and the southwestern Yoruba men who choose to be in the military of Nigeria. I'm here to call a spade a spade. When an Igbo man, a Biafran man who is still stupid, who is in the Nigerian military, when a Yoruba man who should be fighting for Yoruba nation is in the Nigerian military, when somebody from the Middle Belt is in the Nigerian military, they are the ones they send to go and, to the camp, to the Sambisa forest and those, they send them to go and die. So when they are killed by Boko Haram or the headsmen, the military don't care. There is no empathy because to them, this is, they are inconsequentials. In fact, there was a sniper who said because he was so good at sniping down the Fulani killer headsmen, one of the Fulani soldiers shot him, say, "What in the world are you? They kill them too much." And he shot this boy. I believe that guy was a Yoruba boy or so. He was a sniper in the Nigerian military. And his own is one shot, one kill. So where him there for mountain, he they snipe down those, the Boko Haram and all those things. As he's sniping them on the headshots, pow, pow. He was bringing them down. One of his comrade, who is a Fulani soldier, got angry and shot this boy. Say, why you they kill them too much? Well, I lie, you they kill them too much. This boy took the bullet and ran away. He came on social media, he told us what happened to him, and he ran away from the Nigerian military. So to educate this man, what is really happening, the army men they are killing in the north, these are Christians, these are Igbo soldiers, these are Yoruba soldiers, these are Delta soldiers, these are Benin boys in the Nigerian military. These are men from the Middle Belt who chose to join Nigerian military. When they push them towards there, ill-equipped, then they get killed and nothing happens. They become part of the statistics. But guess what? Those that they send to the land of Biafra, the military men they send to the land of Biafra, these are Fulani killer headsmen dressed in Nigerian uniform. I hope you now understand it now. So when they come to kill us and we defend ourselves by killing them back, they shoot, we shoot, they kill, we kill, they fall down, and all those things. When we do that, those that come back, they get angry. Because to them, the military men that went down are their brothers. So they will carry out that culture of burning the whole house down, burning down the whole village. They come and look, there is a place where they sell palm wine. They burn that restaurant down. Because to them, don't forget, it is haram to drink beer. So when they see a restaurant where people are drinking beer and a soldier has been killed, they will go to the restaurant, they will burn it down. They bring the house down. So I hope now you now understand the psychology, the thinking of those you call your Nigerian military. The Fulani headsmen you are seeing, who they say they are now repentant, they are now sending them or integrating them into the Nigerian military. The only place they send them to are in the eastern region and the western region. If you send them to the north, they will not shoot their fellow Boko Haram men because they are comrades, they are blood brothers. Just yesterday, I showed you how some so-called kidnappers, who are the Fulani guys, they were being paraded with their face being blurred. They cover their faces because they respect them, they love them, they adore them. They will not kill them, they will not expose them, they will not degrade them. Showing their face is a degrade. Oh my God, have mercy. Am I speaking to somebody out there? Am I communicating out there? I'm trying to be civil here, my people. I'm trying to be civil. Let's continue.
Bandits went to Nasarawa and killed villagers. Like 200. Nigerian military will never touch ordinary goats because they know they are not Igbos. But if a policeman gets accident in the southeast and die, they will accuse Igbo youth. On their way coming from Asaba, Igbo-speaking regions in the southeast, they will be killing, shooting innocent souls from Asaba to Enugu.
Tell them.
Shoot at sight. See, let me tell you, it is no longer play as usual. It's not going to be, as sweet, as sugar, as usual. This time around, the Igbo youth has taken it upon themselves. If you shoot an Igbo youth, if you people are 100 in that operation, none of you will go back.
Hey!
You have price to pay.
Hey! Oh my God, have mercy.
When you shed the blood of the innocent,
One more time.
at random, you have price to pay. Okay,
One more time.
Usual. This time around,
listen.
The Igbo youth has taken it upon themselves.
Listen.
If you shoot an Igbo youth, if you people are 100 in that operation, none of you will go back.
Hey!
You have price to pay. When you shed the blood of the innocent, at random, you have price to pay.
Hey! Obatobie! Hey! Obatobie! Obatobe. Woo! My God, have mercy. Hey, Lord have mercy. The Lord is good. Simon Ekpa, may the goddess of Biafra continue to bless you. This man just said exactly what we've been saying. Simon was saying this all this while. People, they say, no, he's boasting. Methuselah said, there is no man on the ground. Simon is lying that there is no man on the ground. There's nobody on the ground. Simon is a liar. Simon has no men. That we the Biafrans, we have no soldiers. He called us a social media blogger. But before your eyes, you've heard it. You've gotten an eyewitness account, speaking with confidence, speaking through to power, speaking like a man that's gone at those days. Even in the Biafran war, they did it. From Delta. Those ones, they were a bit scared. They were present in the Nigerian military. But they came, said, no, Wallahi, kill all of them. They killed us. Till this day, they kept on doing the killing. A policeman die, they will pack youths and kill them. Youths are going for Unkobi, for wedding. They will gather them, they will kill them. Youths are watching football. They will gather them, they will kill them. Youths are drinking beer. They will gather them, they will kill them. They will burn down the whole building. But those days are gone. You have heard it from somebody who is on the ground. Methuselah, you see, you have to be careful, brother. You have to be careful. You have to be careful when you say things. We know you have a problem because there was no way you would just go to Nigeria unannounced. There is a problem. But I'm not here to laugh you. Even though you're acting stupid, even though you're acting naive, I'm not yet, because you are still my brother. Even though you're out there to kill us, I still love you as my brother. I will not raise an arm against you. I still see you as my brother. Makobi Wanne. As the saying goes, Makobi Wanne. For the love of your brother, you will give them that grace until that grace go finish, that oil go finish. Because now we are doing our thing to help our people, to help the 70 million Biafrans to actualize Biafra. That's the mission, that's the goal, that's the objective, to actualize Biafra. But over and over again, these guys, they call the DOS, because you have been sacked, because your so-called lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has been expelled, and you are getting angry with Simon Ekpa. You are assembling yourself in Nigeria to go against what we are doing, what the people want. You are going against what the people of Biafra wants. You want to go against the yearnings of the people. Hey, my God, have mercy. Oh, Lord God, have mercy. God, my God. At this point, my sisters, my brothers of Biafra, I promise before I go, I want to remind our Yoruba brothers that this thing they claim is politics. This thing they claim they are so-called oligarchs. They are playing with the Fulani Caliphate, that they are doing politics with the Fulani cabal, so that both the Yoruba and the Fulani, they can be ruling that zoo called Nigeria. To the Yorubas, I want you to remember what happened some years ago during the time of Afonja. At this point, I want to say respect to this our sister. You see, sometimes knowledge comes from different ways. This our sister has, her YouTube channel is what? Let me see. It is called The Vera Frank. This girl, she just went to do a tour. She went to do a tour in the Emir's Palace in Ilorin. But what she will show here is the way The whole landscape of Ilorin has been changed. That it is now looking like a town in Kano or Kaduna. Make we hear the narrative, a bit of the narrative of this girl's experience. And from the video that she has made, I will drop down some gems, some information, so that the Yorubas, they will remember, say, your Ilorin, which was once a Yoruba land. Ilorin was once a Yoruba land. I want you to see the way it's looking now in 2024. Respect to this, our sister, she did well. She did a good research as a vlog. But in this point, I will use her video to break down, to show our Yoruba brothers and sisters the way the Fulani, they have changed your town. They have changed your land to look like a place in the north. We the Biafrans, we don't do this. Make we watch the way those you are partying with, those you are doing partnership with, watch the way they treat you at the end. The same thing they did to Afonja, they will do it again because they never change. Watch this video and it will blow your mind. Listen.
You are welcome to the ancient palace of Ilorin. My name is Alhaji Mohammed Salman. Usually this is my starting point. There are three main gates that enters to this palace. The first gate is named after Sheikh Alimi, the father to the first emir. Sheikh Alimi, his real name is Muhammad Solih Ibn Janta, but due to his knowledge, he's a scholar, a great scholar, the person that believed to open Ilorin and give it its name. So due to his...
This sheikh is a scholar. The person that built Ilorin and gave it its name. God. I can't believe what I'm hearing. This man now, he's somebody who breaks down information. More like a tour guide. He's saying that this sheikh, he just called his name, is the one that gave Ilorin its name, not the Yorubas. Hello? Not the Yorubas. Let's continue.
Knowledge, they gave him that nickname, Sheikh Alimi. The second gate is Kofa Sheikh Abdul Salam. That's the first emir. Abdul Salam is the first emir. And the third gate is named after the second emir. This place is called...
Those three gates, they are named after emirs. The three gates are named after emirs. Fulani men, not the Yorubas. To the Yorubas, this is the way the Fulani, they treat you when they come to your land, when they have an MOU with you, when they do partnership, because back then, they were doing politics with Afonja. At the end, he lost all these places. Now, this thing you're about to see next, I call it the guillotine. This is where they kill Yorubas during those days. Afonja was killed in this location. But this man is smart now. You will see how he described it as the 4 points or the 4 pillars. But this is where they were killing those who refuse to bow down to the caliphate. Listen, that's when I say those 3, 4, this thing you are seeing there. Watch what he will say about those things. Listen.
Tambari sports. There is a big cutlass shaped drum which I will show you. It has a rope by its side. We call it Tambari. Yes, it gave this place its name. They beat the drum Thursday night, Friday in the morning, and at the site of the new moon for the starting of Ramadan. And if you have any festival, Eid al-Kabir and Eid al-Fitri, they used to call it Emir of Ilorin, Olukumeri Ilorin. It means a person that has 4 poles. These are the poles that they are referring to. Each pole...
Olukumeri Ilorin. Respect to my Yoruba. Olokumere means the 4 poles. Listen to what these poles they are about. I call it the land or the center of the abattoir. where they will hang your legs, your hands, and they chop your head off. But this man will be nice. He will try to paint it in a nice way. But when I read about this place in a book, the way they described it was them go tie your hands, tie your legs, open your nyash wide, and cut your head off. These 4 poles. Listen to the way the man will explain these 4 poles. This is for the Yorubas. Listen to those you are doing paddy with. Listen to those Tinubu is doing business with. Emi Lokon. Listen to what they do to your people. Because don't forget, your people were living here. This land was owned by the Yoruba before the Fulani they came. Listen to what they were doing to your people. How they took your land. The same way they are doing in Plateau. Listen to what they did to your people in real time. Listen.
Was installed at the arrival of each warlord. It means 4 wars at a time. So, at the arrival of each victorious war that was fought, they install these poles. And in the olden days, they sometimes use this place as a punishment ground. At
the olden days, they sometimes use this place as the punishment ground. Who were they punishing? He's trying to paint it nice. He said 4 warlords, when they go through whatever, they come and put a pole. The first warlord, when he came, the first warlord, he came, he conquered, he put a pole. Second one came, put a pole. Third one came to conquer, put a pole. The 4th one came to conquer, put a pole. After the 4th one, they conquered Ilorin. And this same place was where Afonja was killed. But let us calm down. Listen to this man, to his own narrative. Sometimes it is good to hear from their own perspective. Hear what he's saying. I will take it back. Listen again. Just listen.
That has 4 poles. These are the poles that they are referring to. Each pole was installed at the arrival of each warlord. It means 4 wars at a time. So, at the arrival of each victorious war that was fought, they install these poles. And in the olden days, they sometimes use this place as a punishment ground, where they give 6 lashes of cane. It might not be painful, but the mere fact that they are touching someone with cane here is a bad history that will descend to his grandchildren. Shut up. After all, they gave your grandfather 6 lashes of cane.
Boom! He tried to make it sound funny. Say they gave them 6 lashes of cane. They were flogging them. Oh God, with all due respect, I read the books about what happened in Ilorin. When they say convert to Islam or die, they will flog you till you bleed until you shout Allahu Akbar. We've seen the video where the headsmen, they were beating some women. The women, they were shouting, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allah. If you don't say it, they'll beat you till you die. That was oh my God. They call it like a town, in a town where they will gather. That was how, over time, Ilorin became, in fact, you now have more Muslims there. That was the conquest. People were beaten to the end. If you refuse to, say no to your own, traditional way of doing things for Islam, they will beat you. Then at the end, they will chop your head off with a sword. To the Yorubas, I'm showing you this so that you should understand. Those you are doing business with, they are your friend. You have a mutual understanding. Femi Fani-Kayode said you have an MOU with the Fulani. A mutual respect with the Caliphate. The Igbomans, the Igbos, the Biafrans, we never came to your land to steal your land. We never came to beat your people, to put chains on your necks, to cut your head off, to change your religion. We never asked you to convert to our own religion or our way of life. All we did was come to your land to do business. All we did was come to do business in Lagos. And they hate on the Biafrans. They say the Biafran man. And so wayo, the Igbo. Omo Igbo, that tag, that name. If you know the meaning of that thing. Once they say Omo Igbo, church close. Church close. Omo Igbo, church close. Very, very sad. I keep asking myself, what have we done to deserve that? We've been nice to you. We've been fair to you. Even your food, it is similar to our food. We can eat your amala, your efo, riro, ewedu. We can eat those things. You eat our own food. We have nothing to hide. There is nothing different, or there is no hanky-panky in the way we deal with you all. But we keep on having these problems over and over again. Very, very sad. Now, my people, make una hear where he will name the Baloguns. Hear what he will say, the fourth name he will say. Listen, listen.
So I mentioned the name of the Baloguns, the warlords, Balogun Ajikobi, Alanamo, Gambari, and Fulani.
Boom! Those were the four warlords that had those poles you saw on the ground. The last one came with pride. He said his name is Fulani. A warlord known as Fulani. Yoruba, speak to your politicians. This game they are playing, they are dining with the devil. You see, when you play with a wet wall, a painted wall when they wet, when you lay your body on that wall, the moment you say, I am done with it, I want to move away, you'll be stained as well. That paint goes stain your body. That paint goes stain your clothes. That's what is happening with the Yorubas and the Fulanis. This thing you think you are doing, this partnership, when they want to choose from you, they choose the dirtiest person to be president. They choose the most corrupted person to be president in that zoo. And you think they love you. You pride yourself to be people who are educated. Yet when they are playing with you, they choose the worst amongst you. Hi! Nana, wow. Very, very sad, man. Very, very sad. Now, watch this now. This is our sister now. She's about to go into the palace. And she's taking away her shoes. She has to. The culture has changed. The culture has changed. Watch what will happen next. Watch the edifice. Watch.
So I'm moving my shoe. It's said to be a sign of respect to the king. So we are heading into the main palace, right? We're heading into the main palace now. So I've brought up my shoes and we're going right now.
Watch this. It will blow your mind. See the buildings. See the buildings. See the buildings. Ilari is gone. Ilari is gone. Ilari is gone. Finally, I say, take a rundown of all the emirs, those that took Yoruba land from the Yorubas. Listen, listen.
This is His Highness. This is how it looks if he sits on the throne. This picture was taken when he was doing his Quran Walima, that's finishing Quran. It was after his father died. His uncle became the emir. After his uncle, he became the emir. This is his uncle, the 10th emir. This is his father, the 9th emir. This is the father to the 10th emir, who is an uncle to the 9th emir. He married his cousin.
Listen.
Yes. According to tradition, there's nothing wrong.
He married his cousin. According to their tradition, there is nothing wrong. To the Yorubas, now that is not your culture. They brought their culture to your land. According to their tradition, there is nothing wrong for you to marry your cousin. In your land is gone. And now they are coming for where? Oyo State. They are coming for where? Ogun State. They are coming. And they had told you they were coming, and they have come. Listen to what they did back then. They will do it again. If you keep on dining with the devil, they will do it again. Listen.
That according to their tradition, cousins can marry each other.
Okay.
This present emir's mom, she's a cousin to his dad.
Okay.
Wow. This was when he finished from Middle Temple, the present emir. Yes. This is second son, Dr. Suleiman Sulugambari.
Okay.
And this is his first son, Abubakar Baturi Gambari.
Okay.
This is his first daughter, Her Highness Hajia Fati. And this was when he's still in service as judge. If we are doing a barricade, that's the third day after Salah.
Let me hold it here, my people. Can you see what this man is showing? A history. They have created a history now. A lineage. A family lineage is now there. In a lorry. That's the game they play. And last time I heard, we are hearing people say now they are creating some more in Lagos. Some more emirs are being created in Lagos. I'm going to hold it here, Let me not go, because I'm going to say this. For those who have ears, let them hear. The Igbos, in fact, we never came to your village, we never came to your town, we never came to your state to do this. No. Wherever we went to, we conformed to the culture and the tradition. But somehow, they keep shouting, Omo Igbo, Omo Igbo. I want to believe that most of them doing those, though, are those with the DNA of the Fulani, because I don't think any right-thinking person will leave these people who are doing this. They have changed. Just look at the history there. They have changed your culture. They have changed your land. They now have their own way of life in your own town, in your own city, in your own state, in your own land. You leave them, but you are saying Igbo, Igbo, Igbo. That makes no sense to me at all. It makes no sense. Well, I'm going to keep it here. I'll leave it here. I'll probably do an in-depth analysis of this story about Afonja and how they lost the lorry. I'll do an in-depth some other time. So from me, from here, for now, I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I remain Biafra Superstars Media. God bless you. Bye-bye.
That there will be a terrible problem. I see army people running without gun. I see their guns seized. I see police people losing their guns as well. I see calamity. I am like Jeremiah of this generation. Some people used to say,